back to JCTV. You're watching Farming Simulator 19, this time played on the FSN network. I know, but you always play on the Xbox One console. What happened? Well, to tell you the truth, I thought it was time for something new. I'll still be making videos on my Xbox console, but I would also like to show you what I do in my spare time, which is farm on the FSN network. Throughout this series, we will be doing some various things from farming to mining to managing our logistics fleet of trucks, sending goods all around the world. So let's dive right in and start with a tour of our farm and fields here in FSN. So we've got a little bit of fields. We've got 5 fields in total. This is the entrance to our farm. You can see that we've got seed storage, lime storage, and fertilizer storage. We've got 6 bee houses here, as well as a water tank with a water tanker for our greenhouses. We've got a Fendt tractor here. We've got a seed express for loading the seed filling station, and we use this black IT runner and container for the grape harvests. This is our corn header here. This is our grape planter. These are our silos. We have 2.4 million liter capacity, and we've just finished harvesting. You can see that we've got 689,000 liters of poppies and 888,000 liters of rye. And then let's go around here. These are our 2 semi trucks, the Wilson Pacesetter Super Bees, as well as our 2 twin Mack trucks here. This is our class harvester. We've got a dirty sunflower header, which I've got to wash. And we've also got our 60-foot cereal header here as well. Let's go and take a look inside the shed. And we've got some more equipment in there. That's our pressure washer right there. Let's open this up. Now we've got our plow. We've got a DB90 planter for the sunflowers and various other things. We've also got the Rubicon fertilizer and herbicide sprayer, and a very, very dirty John Deere 4045 that we use for liming. I do need to clean a lot of this equipment. We do have a grape harvester around here somewhere, but it's being borrowed by another farmer at the moment. He's got a lot of grapes or vineyard crops to pull out of the ground. This is our row of greenhouses. Now the greenhouses and the bee houses generate residual income every day, passive income every day of a few $1,000s each day. So it's always good to keep these stocked with fertilizer and water, which we should have to do at some point tomorrow. But we have 6 greenhouses here, which we did have to obtain a permit for, and we'll explain all that later on in another video. We're not going to go through the permit system right now, but we do need to take a little trip up to another section of the farm. So let's drive on over there. We're going to take this Fendt tractor. Let's just unhook this. Okay, that's right. I forgot this IT runner detaches from out here. There we go. So we'll detach that. We'll drive over to another section. This is one of the fields that we own here, field number 53. That is freshly harvested. And there is another field here. We must remember to stop at all the stop signs. There we go. And we also own field number 14. And we want to turn our beacons on as well for the tractor. And our second portion of the field is, our second portion of the farm rather, is over here, up this hill. And we've also got a field, a shed, and some equipment up here as well. So we also own field number 11, which is right here, and this is our root crop harvester. We plant carrots here, and on field 15 we alternate between a cereal crop and a root crop. And then when those root crops are harvested, we're going to go over here to the biogas plant, which we've strategically placed over here out of the way. Let's get this going over here. just going to wait for the gate to open. And we've got another Fendt tractor with a cramp trailer here. This is our root crop storage, which holds 5 million liters of carrots or onions. And this is our biogas plant, which we feed here. So we just drive the root crops right from there over to there. And then that goes in the root crop storage. All right, so we're going to head back down to the farm. Actually, we'll go take a look at the other field that we own as well. Everything is harvested as of a couple of days ago. Whoops, yeah, we just overturned the tractor. Everything is harvested as of yesterday, so we don't have any harvesting to do. And luckily, we do not have to lime or plow any of our fields. So that works out perfectly. Let's head on back down to the farm. All right, so we're pulling back into the farm. We do need to oilseed. So today is early autumn. It is fall 1. So we're going to be planting oilseed to avoid spending a ton of money on fertilizer. So we need to find the, what am I thinking of? Oh, we need to find the John Deere tractor, the Bourgeot seeder and air cart. That's what we need to find. So let's head on over there and find that. We'll just look at the map real quick and we'll try and get that done. Oh yes, so the Bourgeot seeder and air cart is right here attached to this John Deere. So now I parked this down here because this mod tends to wander. You can see it's all cattywampus like. So if you don't park it in front of something, it's going to wander through your fields and ruin your crops. So we got about 33% capacity on the air cart. And we're going to need to get some seed because I don't think, it might be enough seed, but I don't want to chance it because we're going to oil seed all 5 fields today. I don't want to take the chance that we actually run out. So let's open this cover. And we'll try and weasel this in to see how much seed is left in the tank. The digital readout meter that I have in front of that seed tank doesn't seem to be working. So let's see how much is in here before we have to go and fill up. 9,000. We might be able to get all 5 fields done. I'm not really sure. So we'll check that out and see if we can get all of that done. Just wait for this seed to go in, and I'd like to see it full. So I think maybe we should just go and, yeah, 69%, 17,000 seeds. We might be okay, but I don't want to chance it. So let's turn that tractor off. We will go and grab one of these Mack trucks, and we'll drive on over to the shop and fill up. Detach the hoses. There we go. We'll take this one and we'll go around the farm. We'll grab one of those. We'll grab the Seed Express seed filler, and we'll go to the shop and grab some seed. There we go. Alright, we have to, forgot to attach. Sometimes you have to attach and detach the hoses to get it running right. There we go. And stop at the stop sign. And we will make our way over to the shop. For those of you not familiar with this map, this is the USA Legends map. It's on the FSN network as well as single player. On the FSN network, we're on server number 45. So if you're on the FSN network or you're watching, come and stop by, say hello. If you see me in Discord, stop by, say hello. Alright, so the shop is just over here. This is our field 14 there, and this is our field 35 on the left. Gas is good and maintenance is good on the truck, so we don't need to repair anything. Maneuver around these construction signs. Careful not to go too fast. And we have to go around the roundabout. These are fun, but you can't take them too fast because you tend to get into accidents that way. There we go. Perfect. The shop is just coming up. It is right up here. Try and get this. Now I am playing with an Xbox controller, so it is kind of hard to keep it centered in the right lane. And here is the shop. Now the FSN network on each map has a seed and fertilizer fill point where you can buy seed and fertilizer from. So you have your choice of whether or not you want to buy pallets, or you can just pull up to the seed filling station and you can buy seed. So you can see we've got quite a bit of money. $885,000, but it is going to go down after we buy all of these seeds. So let's get all of these seeds into the truck, and then we'll go back and fill up the seed filling station on our farm. All right, so we just spent $42,963 on seed, and now we've got to truck all of this back to the farm and then fill up the seed filling station. The good part is we're not going to actually have to buy seed for a few game years. Now, when I say game years, we do play 3-day seasons here on the FSN, so every 12 real-life days is one game year. So I'm not going to have to buy seed for at least 3 or 4 game years. So let's get this back to the farm, and then we'll fill up that seed filling station, and then we can start oil seeding some of our fields. Alright, so we're just pulling back into the farm after filling up this massive seed express tank, which will now, we don't have to buy seed for quite a long time. So you're just going to come in here, we're going to extend the pipe over top of the grate. Now you should see a little purple light. There it is. And we're just going to wait for that to fill up. And I don't think we need to be in the truck for that. Yeah, so all the seed is going into the seed tank. Oh, there we go. Now we can see the seed counter going up, so that's perfect. So while that is filling up, we can actually jump back into this John Deere tractor, and we can start filling with more seeds while that's filling. And we'll just let that fill up because that's going to take quite a little while to empty out into the grate. So we'll fill this up, and we will go and fertilize the first field with oil seeds. We're going to probably do all 5, but we're not going to show you all 5. We're just going to do maybe 1, and then we'll go from there. We got all of our oil seed in the air cart. Now we're just going to close this up. Now we have to strategically drive this huge machine. Well, first we need to start the engine. That would help. We need to strategically drive this huge machine through through the light poles here to get to our first field. Now we're going to do this field last because it's at our farm already. We're going to go up and do field 11 first because that is the smallest field, but it does take a little bit of finagling to get that through there. There we go. Perfect. All right. So it looks like Farmer Sean from Down South Farms is waiting for the moisture to dissipate before he finishes harvesting. That's it's one of the things with seasons. When it rains, everything gets wet. You can't harvest. Let's get this up here. All right, so we're going to be actually, no, sorry, we are at the wrong field. We're actually going to plant carrots up here and on field number 15. Actually, no, sorry, we're at the right field because we're going to oilseed. That's right. So we need to choose oilseed. Oops, there it was. I got confused as to what we were actually doing there. All right, so we're going to unfold this, and we're going to start right here. I'm just going to wait for this to unfold. It is rather large, and it does not unfold that easily. Or quickly. There we go. Finally. All right, so let's lower that. Let's turn that on, and let's start oil seeding these fields. And then once, so we're going to oil seed like 3 times before we actually, or sorry, twice before we actually plant. So we're going to, this first level of oilseed, if you've never used oilseed radish before on your fields, it acts as fertilizer. So once this grows into its first stage, you can plow it under and your field will be at the first level of fertilizing. And then you plant it again, and then your field will be at the second level of fertilizing, and then again for the third level, and then you don't have to actually use fertilizer on your crops. So it's a cheap way to get all of your crops to the maximum fertilization level if you've never used oilseed radish before. The only thing is you got to wait for it to grow. So that's a good thing about seasons, is because you have to wait. With the FSN network, you can't fast forward time. Everything is done in real time by the staff or by the players, so that there's no unfair advantages. So we are going to get this oil seeded, and then we're going to oil seed all of the other fields as well. So stay tuned for that. All right, well, a few hours later, we are finally finishing the oil seed on all 5 of our fields. This is the last one, field number 53, to get oil seed. And if we look at the map here while we plant, we've got 35, 14, 15, 11, and 53 now, all with oil seed. Hopefully 54, 52, 13, and 12 will come up for auction soon, so that we can purchase those fields as well and add those to our farm. So we're going to finish the oil seed here, and then we're going to wash the machine, I guess, and then put it away. But that is going to wrap up this episode. There's not much else we can do until tomorrow, fall 2, in seasons, when we plant more oil seed again to get the second layer of fertilizer. Let's switch the GPS off there. There we go. So that is going to wrap up this video, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching JCTV. This is Farming Simulator 19, played on the FSN network, USA Legends, server number 45. Thanks for tuning in. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.